Welcome to another Train2Game radio production with Danny Palmer.
Hello, my name is Marek Ziemak and I'm an environment artist at CD Projekt, and I was working on Witcher 1 and now Witcher 2.
Yes, first of all, can you tell us what you do in your role as environmental artist?
Yes, so I usually mesh the location, which means I set up all the different rocks, trees and elements of the world together to create something interesting for the players. Just piece of world to have the gameplay or something for the gameplay, right?
And The Witcher 2 is a game where you can make lots of decisions and expand the game in all sorts of different ways. How difficult is it to cater that when making the game?
It is quite difficult, I must admit, because all the decisions, of course, our target is that all the decisions made by the players should have some serious consequences, and when it comes to consequences, you need to add a lot of extra content that only some players will see, of course, because only when you give something new to the players who chosen one option, not the other, I believe they can feel how important their decisions are. So it's more complex, more complicated because of it, but I think it's also more fun to play.
And what additional content is being introduced for version 2.0 in the Xbox 360 version?
Okay, so today we introduced the version 2.0. It will have not only the technical improvements, we are also bringing some new features like the new tutorial system, new difficulty level, which is more a little bit like a teamed mode. It's called Dark Mode, and it will have some new weapons and new armor types for the players who play that mode. Plus, there will be this huge improvement, or maybe a huge new feature, the Arena Mode. It's like an arcade-style mode where you can face incoming waves of enemies and, test your skills and test your gear and how it all works against different types of enemies.
And how do you go about deciding what new things to put in? Do you decide as the game development team, or is it requests from the community?
I believe both, because we're always listening to the community and to critics. And sometimes they just tell us what needs to still to be done in the game to make it more appealing, more interesting. But on the other hand, of course, we have some of our own ideas, even a lot. So that's like a connecting those both things, a little bit of our invention, and then listening to community and checking out what they really want from us.
And The Witcher 2 is one of the best looking RPGs out there right now. How do you go about the modelling process for the game and creating everything in the environments?
Oh, thank you. It takes a lot of effort to create a game that has this visual quality, but I believe we have some great artist team and great programmers team who allow us to have all those post processes and who created this great engine. So it's at this moment it takes a lot of time to make it, of course, but we're already quite experienced and it goes really fast. So.
And how different is developing the Witcher 2 for the Xbox 360 then compared with the PC?
To be honest, we're not developing, of course, from scratch the version of Xbox 360. So those are like a little bit two different stages of development. But of course, there are a lot of things to do, and it is different, but it's mostly technical work because we are targeting or for sure we will have all the gameplay elements the same as on the PC, all the same story, the same levels. So programmers have the most work to actually make it run smooth and stuff like that. We do some optimization, of course, also, but it's a little bit different type of work then.
And a little bit about you. How did you get into the games industry, and what advice would you give to people looking to get into it?
Okay, I started my adventure with games industry when I was in the university. I started as a game tester in Witcher 1 project, and I moved to design and right now to environment artist. What should I say to the people who want to get into the industry? I think you really have to be motivated and sure that that's what you want to do, because it's not a very easy industry. To be honest, it's even very hard. Not only to get inside, but to stay inside, not to burn out. There's always a lot of work to do, and it really takes a lot of effort to create a good game. It's really, really hard.
So finally, can you tell us when The Witcher 2 version 2.0 is released?
Yes, version 2.0 will be released on 29th September this year, and the Xbox version early next year.
Great, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
For more information, www.train2game.com.